Welcome to Tips for Senior, the channel where we share helpful knowledge to help seniors live healthier and happier every day. Dear viewers, after the age of 60, choosing the right foods not only helps maintain good health but also prevents many dangerous chronic diseases. Among healthy foods, nuts, though small in size, offer incredible nutritional value. However, not all nuts are suitable for older adults. Some types support heart health, enhance memory, and improve digestion. But others can raise blood pressure, cause indigestion, or increase blood sugar if consumed improperly. In today's video, we'll explore 5 types of nuts that seniors should eat regularly to boost their health, and 5 types that should be limited or avoided to prevent unnecessary risks. Let's get started. 1. Almonds, a heart and memory-friendly companion. Almonds are one of the most popular and widely consumed nuts in the United States, not just because of their delicious taste and easy-to-eat texture, but also due to the powerhouse of nutrients packed inside each tiny nut. For seniors, almonds are truly an excellent choice, if consumed in the right way and proper amount. White heavy checkmark 1. Rich in vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects brain cells. One serving of almonds, about 23 nuts, provides nearly 50% of the recommended daily intake of vitamin E. This powerful antioxidant helps protect cells from damage caused by free radicals, a major factor in aging, memory decline, and chronic diseases. Numerous studies have shown that vitamin E may help slow cognitive decline in older adults, especially those at risk of Alzheimer's disease. For those who find themselves becoming a bit forgetful, a small handful of almonds each day could be a natural remedy for memory support. White heavy checkmark 2. Heart healthy, lowers bad cholesterol, raises good cholesterol. Almonds are high in monounsaturated fats, the good fats that are beneficial for heart health. Many studies have found that regular almond consumption can help reduce LDL, bad, cholesterol levels while increasing HDL, good, cholesterol, thereby lowering the risk of heart disease. In addition, almonds are a great source of magnesium and potassium, 2 essential minerals that help regulate blood pressure and maintain a healthy heart rhythm, which is especially important for older adults. White heavy checkmark 3. High in fiber, supports digestion and blood sugar control. One often overlooked benefit of almonds is their fiber content. For seniors, this fiber helps keep the digestive system functioning smoothly and prevents constipation, a common issue in later years. Moreover, fiber helps slow the absorption of sugar, making almonds a helpful food for managing blood sugar levels, ideal for those at risk of or currently managing type 2 diabetes. No entry important notes on consumption. While almonds are highly beneficial, seniors should avoid overconsumption. A healthy serving is about 20 to 25 almonds per day, equivalent to around 30 grams. It's also best to choose unsalted, unsweetened almonds and avoid varieties roasted in butter or heavily flavored, as these can increase blood pressure or lead to weight gain. Pro tip: soak almonds in warm water for 6 to 8 hours before eating. This softens the nuts, making them easier to digest and enhancing nutrient absorption. 2. Walnuts, boosting memory, heart health, and sleep quality. If almonds are the assistant for heart health, then walnuts are the brain's trusted guardian. With their shape resembling the human brain, walnuts have long been regarded as a symbol of intelligence, and science backs up this symbolism. White heavy checkmark 1. Rich in plant-based omega-3s, nourishes brain cells. Walnuts are the richest source of plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, ALA, among all nuts. This healthy fat supports the protective layer around nerve cells, improves connections between brain cells, and reduces brain inflammation, all of which help preserve memory and mental clarity in older adults. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that seniors who regularly consumed walnuts demonstrated better logical thinking and memory compared to those who did not. White heavy checkmark 2. Supports heart health and blood pressure. The omega-3s in walnuts also help reduce vascular inflammation, lower blood lipids, and stabilize blood pressure, key factors in preventing heart disease. Additionally, walnuts are rich in polyphenol and vitamin B6, which support heart function and may reduce the risk of stroke. White heavy checkmark 3. Promotes better sleep. Not only are walnuts good for the heart and brain, but they also contain melatonin, a natural hormone that regulates sleep. Eating a few walnuts in the evening may help seniors fall asleep more easily and enjoy deeper, more restful sleep, especially those experiencing age-related insomnia. No entry important notes on consumption. Walnuts are relatively high in calories, so it's best to limit intake to about 5 to 6 nuts per day. Also, the thin brown skin on walnuts is rich in antioxidants, so try not to peel it off when eating. 3. Chia seeds, tiny but packed with energy and nutrients. Chia seeds are no bigger than the head of a pin, yet they contain a surprising amount of nutrients. For older adults, chia seeds are a true super seed, especially when it comes to digestive health, joint strength, and cardiovascular support. White heavy checkmark 1. Rich in omega-3s and plant-based protein. Chia seeds provide ALA, a plant-based form of omega-3 fatty acids that helps reduce inflammation and support heart health. They also offer plant-based protein, which is essential for maintaining muscle mass, something many seniors tend to lose with age. White heavy checkmark 2. High in fiber, aids digestion and blood sugar control. Just 2 tablespoons of chia seeds contain nearly 10 grams of fiber, about 1/3 of the recommended daily intake for older adults. When soaked in water, chia seeds expand and form a gel-like substance that lubricates the digestive tract, promoting smooth digestion and helping relieve constipation, a common issue for seniors. Additionally, fiber helps slow the absorption of sugar, which is beneficial for managing type 2 diabetes. White heavy checkmark 3. Supports bone health. Few people realize that chia seeds contain calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus, key minerals for strong, healthy bones. For those who are lactose intolerant and can't drink much milk, chia seeds are an excellent alternative source of bone-building nutrients. No entry important notes on consumption. Chia seeds should be soaked before eating about 10 to 20 minutes to prevent the risk of choking as they absorb water rapidly and expand. It's also best not to consume too much at once, especially when first starting out, since their high fiber content can cause bloating. A safe and effective amount is 1 to 2 tablespoons per day. 4. Flax seeds, boosts brain health, aids digestion, and lowers cholesterol. Flax seeds are among the richest plant-based sources of fiber and omega-3s, making them an ideal choice for older adults looking to support brain function, gut health, and heart wellness. White heavy checkmark 1. High in plant-based omega-3s. Like walnuts and chia seeds, flax seeds are an excellent source of ALA, alpha-linolenic acid, a type of omega-3 that helps reduce inflammation, protect the heart and brain, and support healthy blood pressure levels. White heavy checkmark 2. Packed with lignans, powerful antioxidant compounds. Flax seeds contain up to 800 times more lignans than most other foods. Lignans are plant compounds with antioxidant properties that may help lower the risk of certain cancers, especially prostate and breast cancer, while also protecting cells from aging. White heavy checkmark 3. Supports digestion and reduces cholesterol. Flax seeds are extremely high in fiber, which helps cleanse the colon, relieve constipation, and promote the growth of beneficial gut bacteria. They also contribute to lowering bad cholesterol, LDL, and can support healthy weight management. No entry important notes on consumption. Flax seeds must be ground before eating, as whole seeds may pass through the body undigested, and their nutrients won't be absorbed. The recommended daily intake is 1 to 2 teaspoons of ground flaxseed. You can sprinkle it over oatmeal, yogurt, or blend it into smoothies. 5. Pumpkin seeds, boost immunity, improve sleep, and support prostate health. More than just a tasty snack, pumpkin seeds are a rich source of essential minerals, offering a variety of health benefits for older adults, especially men. White heavy checkmark 1. Rich in magnesium, a commonly deficient mineral in seniors. Magnesium plays a key role in regulating blood pressure, controlling blood sugar, protecting heart health, and reducing muscle tension. Just 1 small handful of pumpkin seeds per day can provide nearly 40% of the recommended daily intake of magnesium. White heavy checkmark 2. Promotes better sleep and relaxation. Pumpkin seeds contain tryptophan, an amino acid that helps the body produce serotonin and melatonin, 2 hormones that regulate natural sleep cycles. For older adults who struggle with insomnia, eating a small amount of pumpkin seeds before bed may help promote deeper and more restful sleep. White heavy checkmark 3. Supports prostate health. Pumpkin seeds are an excellent source of zinc, a mineral essential for maintaining prostate health, particularly in middle-aged and older men. Zinc also helps boost the immune system, supports wound healing, and enhances the sense of smell. No entry important notes on consumption. Choose dry roasted, unsalted pumpkin seeds and avoid flavored or overly processed varieties. Limit intake to about 1 small handful, roughly 30 g, per day to avoid excessive calorie consumption. 5 types of nuts that the elderly should avoid or limit use. 1. Salted roasted cashews, tasty but may raise blood pressure. Cashews are a favorite snack for many, especially when roasted to a crisp and flavored with salt or butter. However, these delicious versions often come with hidden risks, particularly for older adults with issues related to blood pressure, heart health, or kidney function. Crossmark 1. High sodium content can raise blood pressure and cause water retention. Salted roasted cashews are typically heavily seasoned, significantly increasing sodium intake. Excess sodium causes the body to retain water, leading to elevated blood pressure and increasing the risk of heart failure or stroke, especially dangerous for seniors with pre-existing conditions. Many people don't realize that just 1 small handful of salted roasted cashews, about 30 g, can contain over 200 to 300 milligrams of sodium, far exceeding the recommended amount for a light snack. Crossmark 2. High calorie content may lead to weight gain. Cashews are relatively high in calories, about 550 calories per 100 g. Frequent snacking on salted cashews can result in unnoticed weight gain, especially in older adults who may not be very physically active. Weight gain is closely linked to increased risk of type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and joint pain, all common health concerns in people over 60. Backhand index pointing right suggested alternative. If you enjoy cashews, opt for raw or dry roasted unsalted versions, and limit intake to fewer than 15 nuts per serving, 2 to 3 times per week. 2. Flavored pistachios, harmful to the liver and kidneys if consumed regularly. Pistachios are a delicious and crunchy snack, often flavored with salt, honey, cheese, or chili. While raw pistachios offer many health benefits, flavored versions can become a nutritional trap that's dangerous for seniors. Crossmark 1. Excessive salt and additives. Many flavored pistachio products contain high levels of sodium along with artificial colors, preservatives, and monosodium glutamate, MSG, all of which can affect the liver and kidneys in older adults. Especially for those who are sensitive, MSG and artificial food colors may irritate the nervous system and digestive tract. Crossmark 2. Increases risk of belly fat and high cholesterol. Flavored pistachios with added sugar or honey often contain high levels of refined sugars and saturated fats. Frequent consumption may increase bad cholesterol, leading to fatty liver, belly fat, and arteriosclerosis, hardening of the arteries. Backhand index pointing right suggested alternative. If you enjoy pistachios, choose dry roasted, unsalted varieties, avoid flavored options, and limit yourself to fewer than 20 nuts per serving. 3. Salted sunflower seeds, the silent enemy for those with high blood pressure. Sunflower seeds are a popular snack, often seen during holidays or while watching TV. However, most products on the market today are heavily salted and coated with frying oil or seasoning powder, turning what should be a healthy snack into something harmful when consumed improperly. Crossmark 1. Sodium and fried oil. Increases strain on the heart and kidneys. Just 1 handful of salted sunflower seeds can contain up to 400 to 500 milligrams of sodium. For older adults, this is a concerning amount. Additionally, reused frying oil in the preparation process can increase bad cholesterol, damaging blood vessel walls. Crossmark 2. Can cause indigestion if eaten in excess. Sunflower seeds are high in insoluble fiber, which, when eaten in excess, especially if not chewed properly, can lead to bloating, stomach discomfort, constipation, or diarrhea, affecting the already delicate digestive system in seniors. Backhand index pointing right suggested alternative. Older adults who wish to eat sunflower seeds should choose unsalted, dry roasted varieties, eat them slowly, chew thoroughly, and limit consumption to no more than 20 g per day. 4. Macadamia nuts, too rich for those who need to control weight. Macadamia nuts are considered the queen of nuts due to their rich, buttery flavor and high fat content. However, this very characteristic makes them unsuitable for those who need to control their weight, blood fat levels, or diabetes. Crossmark 1. High calorie and fat content, the highest among nuts. 100 g of macadamia nuts contains up to 700 calories and nearly 80 g of fat, although most of it is healthy fat. Consuming too many can lead to rapid weight gain and an increase in cholesterol levels. Crossmark 2. Not suitable for those with lipid imbalance. Older adults with lipid disorders, fatty liver, or atherosclerosis should avoid nuts that are excessively high in fat, like macadamia nuts. Additionally, macadamia nuts that are salted or coated in sugar can further increase the risk of high blood pressure and elevated blood sugar levels. Backhand index pointing writes suggested alternative. If you still want to enjoy macadamia nuts, limit your intake to 2 to 3 raw macadamia nuts per serving, no more than twice a week. 5. Chestnuts, high in starch, can cause blood sugar spikes. Unlike many nuts that are rich in fats and proteins, chestnuts are high in starch, making up about 80% of their dry weight. This makes chestnuts a food that requires caution for people with diabetes or prediabetes. Crossmark 1. High sugar and starch content. In 100 g of chestnuts, there are up to 45 g of carbohydrates, roughly equivalent to a small bowl of rice. Eating too many chestnuts at once, especially without a full meal, can cause a sharp spike in blood sugar levels, leading to fatigue, thirst, and even a reactive blood sugar drop afterward. Crossmark 2. Can cause false fullness and nutrient deficiency. Chestnuts have a high satiety index but are lacking in protein and fat, both essential nutrients for older adults. If chestnuts are used as a meal replacement long-term, it can lead to protein deficiency, muscle fatigue, and muscle loss. Backhand index pointing writes suggested alternative. If you want to eat chestnuts, limit yourself to no more than 3 to 4 chestnuts per serving, and pair them with other foods rich in protein and fiber to help reduce the blood sugar impact. Nuts like walnuts, almonds, flax seeds, and chia seeds, when consumed properly, can become a natural remedy for a healthy heart, strong bones, and sharper memory each day. On the other hand, nuts that are salted, sweetened, or high in starch, no matter how delicious they may be, carry the hidden risk of quietly affecting cardiovascular health, blood sugar, and blood pressure. Always listen to your body, make wise food choices, and remember, each small decision today is a big gift for your health tomorrow. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to click like, subscribe, and share it with your loved ones in their retirement years. See you in the next video, where we'll continue working together to maintain good health and live joyfully every day.